Hello, this is Matt Young with BEPC, and today I am with Mark. And Mark will be at the latest expo in Kent, Washington, and he is going to tell us a bit about what he will be offering at the expo.
Hey, my friend, how are you? Thanks for having me on. And yeah, we're looking forward to another exciting expo. It's one of the biggest expos in Washington State, and I'm always excited to be a part of it. One, because I get to meet a lot of people and get to do a lot of fun uh, prospecting things, as I like to say, and get to just meet people. I always say people are portals, and also get to do a little shopping afterwards because I'm a big rock hound. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the expo as I do every year.
Like a few. I know you do. This is always a difficult thing. Like I know you do a lot of things, but what are the couple of the main things that you'll be offering at the expo?
Yeah, so my business is called the Intuitive Prospector because I'm all about helping people find the diamond within and the many hidden gems that are all around us in this world. So anything from psychic sciences, metaphysics, mediumship. I'm a professional, tested, certified, and recently accredited psychic medium. So really just exploring the world. I always like to say, let's go prospecting for what is seen and what is unseen. What is what we call extraordinary that becomes ordinary, what's paranormal that becomes normal, what's science fiction that becomes science fact. So it's really just working with people and meeting people where they're at. I do a lot of different things in my journey and in my spiritual practice, but really just showing up for that weekend to prospect with people to help them because everybody's looking for something different, right, Matt? Whether it's transformation, healing, forgiveness, what's the future? The best part about the future is it comes one day at a time, but just helping people and meeting them where their needs may lie. Yeah.
Awesome. Share. I know you have a lot of testimonies, but maybe just pick one and share like something that's happened in the last year or two that would kind of tell people what they could experience with you.
Yeah, I think a lot of this last year, specifically for me, just had a lot of transformations myself. So really kind of doing the deep, soul work to really understand myself in this world, but then it helps me to understand where people are needing assistance. And I think some of the best stories that I have that that you've assisted one person, you helped change the life of one person is maybe bringing their loved one through in the form of mediumship, which is connecting to those that have left the physical body, have decarnated into many different variations, whether you call it heaven, the afterlife. I like to call it Summerland. Everybody has a different label for it, but really working with people and seeing the intelligence and the compassion of the spirit world to come back to let their loved ones know, hey, I'm okay. I'm just a thought away. I'll give you a sign. I'll give you a symbol or a synergy or a synchronicity, all the things that I teach on. And I think for me, just recently, sending my beloved fur baby over the Rainbow Bridge. That's always a tough when if you have an animal or a fur baby and being able to help them assist them over the Rainbow Bridge, but then knowing that they're not gone. They're gone here, but they're very much around us. And having him come back has been really helping with the grief and to honor your grief and help people to honor their grief, to know that this is just temporary. I would say don't get addicted to the human experience because this is just a temporary construct. So, I think just helping people and then seeing some of the information that can come through, evidential information that helps people identify that, yes, my loved one is not here and I can't see them, but we can feel them and we can know that they're very much around us. And so last few readings has been just that, helping people work through their grief and to honor their grief and know that their loved ones are always around them, and fur babies.
I love that. Thanks for your vulnerability. It's a great. That's a just a fantastic example. So outside of the expo, tell us a bit about like number one, where people can find you online, and then some of the stuff that you're doing outside of the expo.
Yeah, so the best way to find me is just do an internet search, The Intuitive Prospector, or my website is marclainhart.com. I promise if you type it in, you'll find me to do a little bit of your own spiritual prospecting, whether it's in person here in the studio, online, over the phone. I do everything and can reach people in many different ways. I stay very busy, even though I'm recently retired. I stay busy. I'm working on my second book. So I'm a published author and wrote my first book. I also have a syndicated podcast called Inspired Living, where we actually talk to amazing people on many different topics, from meditation to medicine to metaphysics to mediumship. And you can get that podcast wherever you get your favorite podcast from. So between those two and consulting, That keeps me very, very busy and traveling. I get to do a little bit more traveling, do a little bit more events like the event that's coming up in a few weekends here. So, life is short. Just carpe diem, stay busy. Celebrate each day as if it is your last day. So, but yeah, marclainhart.com. You can find me right here, just down below, right here, marclainhart.com, or internet search the Intuitive Prospector. And I'd love to work with you and see where we can find that diamond within, or the many hidden gems that are all around us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Mark. And again, if you guys want to work with Mark, he will be at the expo, the BEPC Expo in Kent, Washington. We'd love to see you, and Mark would love to work with you. And so we'll see you at the expo. Thank you so much for watching. See you
Thanks,
soon.
man.